Hi, I'm Siti Mastura. I have experienced having debts of about $50,000. Debts accumulated from my online business. Okay, I was selling designer bags online after I quit my corporate job. So basically, I'm a very driven person, and I just wanted to keep achieving more. However, I made a mistake in over delivering what's out of my capacity. I still remember the time where I talked to my son. He's just a small boy, and I actually asked him for permission to use his savings. He's just a small kid, yet I felt he understood what I was going through, and he said, "Ibu, just use the money." He said, "Just use the money that you need. It's okay. Just use first." He was only 5. And 5, 6. So that moment I really felt that I must pick myself up, because I have such a sensible son who understands what I was going through, and I had to use his savings to get by. But at the same time, it gave me that motivation to pick myself up again. And I will always remember that until now. And one thing that I remember that I did when he said that was, I touched his head. I made a prayer, and I told him that you are going to heaven no matter what happens, because Ibu's gonna pray that you go to heaven, because you're such a sensible boy. You help me through my difficult times. You understand my problems. So I will always remember that moment with my son. When I want to move forward, all these letters came in. Letters from the banks, letters from, whatever letters that could come, all came. So it didn't help, and I keep on crying and crying again. I didn't know what to do. So one day, a kind soul, who is actually someone close to me, my mentor, showed me the video of edudebt, which featured Abbas actually that time. And looking at that, right, video alone, it gave me hope, because the video came in at the right time when I was going through all these so-called harassments from the banks, especially. The video came in, and suddenly I felt lifted up. I felt that there was hope for me. Met Abbas finally, and I was actually surprised with how detailed he went through with me. Yes, I got reminded again about whatever letters that I got, but the thing that I was comfortable with was that it was laid out step by step, and from there I saw the solution, and I know that I have to take it. I will take it. There's no looking back, and I actually couldn't wait for this to be over. So I'm actually very grateful that I met edudebt team for this solution. You have to choose whether you want to be forever clouded with this problem, or acknowledge that problem and find a solution once and for all. I've been through the process, and life will be much better. Your shoulder will be much lighter the moment you get that solution. So do not be afraid, because you are not alone.